feel very intimidated standing up here today, seeing you all down there, but this is a very exciting day for all of us who are connected with the Willow Foundation.
The Willow Foundation provides special days for seriously ill young adults. Former Arsenal goalkeeper Bob Wilson and his wife established the foundation in 1999 in memory of their daughter Anna, who died of cancer aged 31.
She just said, look, we want quality time, quality life. I'm going to have a bit of normality, and wherever possible I want something in the diary, and we're going to do it in a really extravagant way. And we were lucky enough to be able to do that. And we found that every time we had what we call one of Anna's special days, it masked all the symptoms. And here we are 7 years later, providing 1,000 special days a year. You've got to concentrate on the first ball.
Wilson made over 300 appearances for Arsenal and retired from their coaching staff in 2002. David Seaman is a patron of the foundation, and players past and present are keen to help.
If you're a family guy and you love your family, you know how hard it can be. So all the time I always say to Bob that whenever he needs help, I will always come around and try to do whatever I can do. Sometimes it's the right time when you can use your name to try to raise some funds for the foundation.
The latest fundraiser, Impact Art, was launched by Thierry Henry at the Emirates Stadium last week. The project will involve 50 top sports stars using their particular prowess to create a unique canvas. 50 prints of each painting will be sold to raise money for the Willow Foundation. The originals will be displayed at an Impact Art exhibition and will later be sold at auction. So, how does Bob compare his own effort to Thierry's?
Well, I think my effort was okay. I mean, it's fairly dramatic, and I can see all sorts of things in there. I can see a great save at the feet of George Best, and I can see my letting and a bad goal against Liverpool in the cup final. No, seriously, it's Thierry's effort. I think it's very dramatic. And funnily enough, I do think that if you sort of just half close your eyes, there is the resemblance of the cockerel in there, which is, I might add, the French cockerel and not the one from down at White Hart Lane.
Henry also made a dramatic impact on his return from injury in last weekend's 3-0 win over Sheffield United. The Frenchman created the first 2 goals and scored the third in Arsenal's first league win at their new home. With the Gunners taking a while to settle at the Emirates, much has been made about the size of the pitch. Highbury had the smallest playing surface in the league. Ashburton Grove boasts the joint largest.
I mean, to me, it's not dramatically that much different. And if you speak to the groundsman, you're only talking about a yard and a half, 2 yards one way, and yeah, okay, about 2 or 3 yards, but it is making a significant difference.
When you 1-0 up, or maybe 2-0 up, the team comes out, and unfortunately for us, all the time that we were maybe about to score a goal, the other team did. So that gave them a lift, and they were defending even more than what they were doing at the beginning of the game. So, but I know that a lot of teams did struggle the first years they moved out to a new stadium.
Arsenal face a trip across the capital this weekend to take on Charlton at the Valley. Henry has a scintillating record against the Addicts. Since he's been in England, he's faced them 11 times and has scored 11 goals. And that's despite a recent blip.
Last season I didn't score 1 goal against them, home and away, and I played the game. I think I came out in the second game, but never mind, I didn't score. So you never know what can happen. Usually sometimes you can have a great year against a team, and suddenly that you don't score anymore for 2 years running. So I just hope, whoever is going to score, that actually we can get the 3 points. That's the most important thing.
Although they have a game in hand, the Gunners are already 7 points adrift of Chelsea. 3 points against Charlton will be a nice present for Arsene Wenger, who celebrated 10 years in charge this week. For the fans, it's expected.
Well, when you play for Arsenal, there's expectation every year, every game. If you don't perform well, you get stick. If you do, people are talking about it like a bit too much, if I can say, but that's the way it is if you play for Arsenal.
Henry has already shown the Willow Foundation what he can do with his feet. He'll be looking to conjure up his next masterpiece at the Valley on Saturday.